In 1928, a group of 33 farm boys from across the nation gathered together, bonded by their passion for agriculture.
Beginning humbly from a mere seed, they began to cultivate premier leadership, personal growth, and career success.
The spirit of agriculture that lived in those farm boys has grown into the largest youth leadership organization in the nation.
FFA has allowed millions of students here in North Carolina to flourish into the next leaders of our industry.
Because of the progressive agriculturalists that came before us, we are now able to develop into the agricultural leaders our world needs.
From the mountains to the coast, North Carolina is cultivating the community of agriculture and a home within the FFA.
I believe that to live and work on a good farm,
or to be engaged in other agricultural pursuits,
is pleasant as well as challenging.
For I know the joys and discomforts of agricultural life,
and hold an inborn fondness for those associations which,
even in hours of discouragement, I cannot deny. The convention hall will come to order. We are now holding this session of the 92nd North Carolina FFA State Convention. Mr. Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they're at their stations, and report back to you, Madam President. The Sentinel.
Station by the door.
Your duties there?
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the door is open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the president in maintaining order.
The reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington.
Your duties there?
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standing through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there?
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why stationed by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I am asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripen with wisdom. Mr. Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom could accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
Rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we will follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
There are many members, advisors, and guests present, Madam President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here? To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess. May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this session of the 92nd North Carolina FFA State Convention duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. Has anyone heard Dolly Parton's new spin off of one of her oldies? It's called 5 to 9. And I think the reason I love it so much is because number one, Dolly is a legend, always has been, always will be. But also because it talks about those who work overtime to pursue their passions and their visions. When a regular workday is up, they're still hustling. These lyrics remind me of a state officer in the FFA. And today we will celebrate those state officers. We will recognize my teammates and I who have served for the past year, our parents and advisors, watch our year-end review video, and lastly, announce and install the 2021-2022 North Carolina FFA State Officer Team. On behalf of my teammates and I would like to say thank you. Thank you to our parents and our advisors for being by our side every step of the way. Your encouraging words and your kindness have been one of the many nudges that it took to develop into the leaders we are today. So for that, we say thank you.
Have you ever looked at a plant and wondered how it stands so strongly? Well, the answer is found in its roots.
Our parents have encouraged us to be the most authentic versions of ourselves.
They're there when we need them most.
They act as rocks in the middle of storms we may face.
They support us without even being asked.
Their constant love and support has gotten us where we are today.
Mom, thank you for allowing me countless opportunities and experiences that have shaped who I am today. I couldn't be more proud to follow your footsteps into education, and I aspire to be a kind-hearted, godly woman just like you. Dad, thank you for always making me laugh and teaching me to find the happiness in every little thing. You're the hardest worker I know. You showed me how to work for what I want, stand up for myself, and taught me how to be tough when necessary. I am so blessed to have you as my parents. I love you both to the moon and back.
Mama and Daddy, thank you for always supporting me through every one of my endeavors and for giving me so much love and guidance throughout my life. Daddy, thank you for always helping me make anything I wanted to. Whether it was a birdhouse or a chicken coop, you were always there to help me out when I needed you the most. Mama, thank you for making me feel like I can take on anything in life and to always stay positive and optimistic in everything I do. It is because of you two that I've been able to take on any challenge that came my way because I always knew y'all were right there behind me.
Mom and Dad, y'all have always been the rock that I could fall back on when things were getting hard. Dad, thank you for always being the man of not too many words until I needed you to have the answers. You have always been the backbone of our family, and I will forever be grateful for that. Mom, thank you for the love and passion that you not only pour into me, but our family. You have always been supportive of my crazy ideas and recording every big show I've ever been in. You are the heart of our family, and I will forever be proud to be your son. I love you both, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck.
Mom and Dad, thank you so much for all the countless car rides to and from FFA meetings. You guys are the most loving and hardworking people I know. You are truly an inspiration. You've shown me how to overcome adversity through your faith in God and love for one another. I know that I would not be where I am today without your love and guidance. I'm so thankful for the support you have given me. Whether it was FFA, a sporting event, or academic event, you were always there. You never missed anything. I'm so thankful that you are my parents. I hope one day to be half the parent you guys are. I love you more than you will ever know.
Mom and Dad, I'm grateful that I had such wonderful influences to guide me as I walk through life. You have taught me the importance of walking by faith, even when I cannot see. Mom, thank you for reminding me to bring sunshine with me everywhere I go. I'm thankful that you taught me the value of optimism in everything. Dad, thank you for pushing me to be the best version of myself. You have shown me the value of honest, hard work. Thank you both for loving me unconditionally and supporting me wholeheartedly. I love you more.
Mama, you have shown me how to truly be a woman of God. Throughout this year, you have reminded me that meekness is not weakness. We should find balance in everything, and most importantly, to go out into the world and be a little missionary everywhere I go. Daddy, you have raised me to cherish hard work, to stand boldly for Christ, and in everything I do it to the best of my ability. Together, you have helped to shape me into the young woman I am today. I greatly appreciate everything you have done for me, not only this past year, but every day. I love you both so much.
Please help us in recognizing our parents.
John and Susanna Hobbs.
Buddy and Brianne Meads.
Ann and Hugh Clifton.
Carl and Cindy Riley.
Roy Jr. and Amy Johnson.
Larry and Jeannie Zentmeyer. Throughout this year, we have poured into students to help them become the best they can be. However, without our parents, we would not have been able to extend these opportunities. To our families, thank you for truly cultivating us.
And a special thank you to all of those parents across our state who continue to love and support the wonderful students of our association.
My FFA advisor was the first person I met when I walked into my new school. They made my chapter feel like a home.
They believed in me more than any other teacher and chose to invest in their students.
My FFA advisors gave me room to flourish and encouragement to grow.
From the beginning, our advisors have worked to cultivate and mold us into leaders for our communities.
They gave us countless opportunities and experiences to expand our knowledge and skills.
The opportunities our FFA advisors gave us helped us gain the support and love to accomplish our dreams. Please join us as we recognize the selfless acts of our advisors.
Mr. Peterson and Ms. Potter, your kind words at the end of a long day always seem like the light at the end of the tunnel. You gave me the room I needed to develop into the leader I am today, while still being the wise owls I've always admired. Your words of encouragement were just one of the many stepping stones that led to me becoming a state officer. As I continue to pursue the Lord's will for my life, I know I will always have you both rooting for me. For that and all of the things I cannot put into words, I say thank you.
Mr. Chester, Miss Cardia, Mr. Owen, and Mr. Silliman, thank you for giving me a home and a family like none other. I'll always be grateful that you chose to invest in a shy and confused transfer student like me. I admire your dedication to your role and your willingness to put students' needs before your own. I'll always be grateful that you've shown me my potential in myself and helped me to use it. Each student that you reach is bound to be positively impacted by your grace, understanding, and dedication. I love you all so much and am forever grateful for the impact that you've made on my life.
Mr. Chabot and Mr. Langston, thank you for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you for your countless hours of hard work in shaping me into the person I am today. You have had a huge impact on me, and I know that you would continue to inspire others daily. Thank you for the countless laugh and support and treating your students like family.
Mr. Spence, although you were my advisor for just a year, you had a great impact on the beginning of my FFA journey. I always appreciated those inspirational speeches in the middle of the field during land judging practice. Ms. Holton, thank you for helping me realize my passion for horticulture in the greenhouse. Mr. Jessup, you were my FFA advisor for all 4 years of high school, but it seems as though I've known you a lifetime. You have taught me lessons far beyond the classroom and saw the potential in me before I saw it in myself. I wanted to thank you for investing all your time and energy in helping me grow and expecting nothing in return.
Miss Allen and Mr. Overcash, thank you for giving me the push I never knew I needed and extending so much time and effort into me. I would have never gained so many experiences and knowledge if it hadn't been for y'all in your classrooms. You sparked my interest in agriculture and education, and I aspire to help my future students like you did for me, even with some tough love every now and then. I cannot express how thankful I am for everything you did and continue to do for me.
Miss Perry, thank you for being the friend I needed in high school. From making a joke to pick everyone up to the routine gas station trips on the way home for food, you have always been the life of the party. You have always believed in me and gave me the confidence to accomplish anything that I put my mind towards. Your impact on me and your several other students has been tremendous. Your love gave us a home. And for that, I love you and will always be thankful.
We are so proud to recognize all 445 agriculture teachers in the state of North Carolina, and especially recognize our 14 advisors that have had a great impact on our lives. Arna Peterson and Sarah Potter McCullen.
Susan Perry,
Jason Chester, Tori Cardia, Matthew Owen, and Alex Silliman.
Dana Chabot and Cody Langston.
Johnny Jessup, Ray Scott Spence, and Allie Holton Hicks.
Laura Allen and David Overcash.
Our advisors have cultivated us in each and every moment. Even in the moments when they thought they were not impacting us, they were continually leaving a mark on our journeys as students, agriculturalists, and FFA members.
The privilege truly has been ours. However, none of this would have been possible were it not for all of you, the more than 23,000 members of the North Carolina FFA Association. With that being said, let's celebrate our year of successes, joy, and accomplishments as we watch our year-end review video for this year. One of my favorite lines from the song by Dolly Parton is that moment's getting closer by the day. Well, the moment is here, the moment we have all been waiting for.
State officers embark on a journey of growth, leadership, and service through their state officer year. They act as representatives for student membership, teachers of leadership and teamwork to regional FFA officers and chapter members, motivational speakers to inspire others, and public relations specialists on behalf of the association to build positive relationships across the state and nation, all while continuing to learn.
As the face of the North Carolina FFA Association, there are high expectations of professionalism, time management, and effective communication. These 6 individuals are committed to representing and upholding the FFA brand at all times. This includes representing the FFA brand, vision, and mission in a positive manner to everyone.
Though serving as an officer can be one of the most rewarding experiences that one can have, it does not all occur in the spotlight. There are many tasks that must be accomplished behind the scenes. However, these tasks give way to additional experiences and develop relationships that will last a lifetime. The skills gained will help prepare for careers, opportunities in college, and leadership roles in the future.
Perhaps the best part of becoming a state FFA officer is the bond built with teammates, state FFA staff, and most of all, FFA members throughout North Carolina. Although North Carolina FFA state officers serve more than 20,000 North Carolina FFA members, there are countless individual opportunities to expand upon their FFA family. From Murphy to Monteo, state officers meet with friends and mentors to form relationships that last a lifetime.
State officers have many titles, including advocate. As a representative of North Carolina's #1 industry, state FFA officers stay involved in current issues and trends in agriculture by engaging with stakeholders and agricultural leaders. These individuals are able to better understand and contribute to the agricultural industry through their leadership.
The impact that state FFA officers have on our association is one that lasts for many years. These individuals are looked up to by students as role models and inspirations. Teachers see them as advocates for agricultural education and a motivator to encourage students to become active in the FFA. And the greatest impact is left through service. Service is perhaps the most important aspect of becoming a state officer. Being elected to state FFA office is making a commitment to service that is unique to most student organizations. When committed to service, a state officer will not only successfully leave a positive impact, they will move toward excellence professionally. According to the North Carolina FFA Constitution, it is the responsibility of the state FFA advisor to appoint a committee to study the qualifications of the candidates for state FFA office and recommend to the convention delegates a slate of officers for the upcoming year. This week, the North Carolina FFA Nominating Committee met and interviewed 7 candidates for state FFA office. Members of the nominating committee were Shelby Robertson, past state FFA officer; Nick Odom, past state FFA officer; Jonathan Riggs, agriculture education teacher at Farmville Central High School; Bethany Tant, agriculture education teacher at Havelock High School; Scott Bass, agriculture education teacher at Weddington High School; Haley Brown, agriculture education teacher at Heritage High School; Anna Mercer, FFA member from Lumberton High School; Laurel Gray, FFA member from the North Iredell High School; and Emma Green from the FFA chapter at Randleman High School. The nominating committee commends the 7 state officer candidates for their outstanding performance during the interview process. They are all talented young men and women and are a great credit to their parents, teachers, and FFA chapters. It is now time to announce and install the 2021-2022 North Carolina FFA State Officer Team.
State Vice President at the Sentinel Station, Ray Lisenby from the Topsail FFA chapter.
State Vice President at the Reporter Station, Samantha Rich from the Jordan Matthews FFA chapter.
State Vice President at the Treasurer Station, Sarah Landers from the Madison FFA chapter.
State Vice President at the Secretary Station, Gray Palmer from the Orange FFA chapter.
State Vice President at the Vice President Station, Haley Davis from the Northmore FFA chapter.
And your North Carolina FFA State President, Elizabeth Espino from the North Lenoir FFA chapter.
Madam President, I move to accept the nominating committee report as read.
Congratulations again to the newly elected and installed North Carolina FFA State Officer Team. You know, one of my other favorite lines from Dolly Parton's song is, "You've got dreams and you know they matter." 1 year ago, my 5 teammates and I had a dream. We had a dream to serve as a state officer for the North Carolina FFA Association, and we were honored to have been chosen. Our time is coming to an end in the blue and gold, but that doesn't mean we're going to stop here. We're going to take what we've learned throughout our time in the FFA and use it as we go into our adult lives. So now let's watch for the final time the retiring video for our 2020-2021 North Carolina FFA State Officer Team.
President-elect, your duties include welcoming our friends, caring for the meeting rooms and FFA equipment, and providing for the comfort of our members and guests. It's also your duty to assist in conducting meetings and ceremonies.
Samantha, as reporter-elect, your duty is to inform the public about FFA. You are expected to work closely with the news media, including state and national FFA publications. You should keep a record of photographs and articles published concerning the FFA and its members, and be responsible for complying our FFA history.
Sarah, as treasurer-elect, you have been placed in a position of trust. Your duties require you to keep an accurate record of receipts and disbursements and to provide regular financial reports. It is also your responsibility to assist in developing the association budget and maintaining sound financial practices.
Gray, as secretary-elect, you have been chosen to keep accurate minutes of our meetings and to carry on the association correspondence. You should provide the association with the order of business and committee assignments for each meeting. You will also keep a list of members, a record of degrees awarded, and have custody of the Constitution and bylaws.
Haley, as Vice President-elect, your record of accomplishment indicates you have those qualities of leadership which we should all possess. You are to assist the President in directing the work of our association, preside over meetings in her absence, and keep all committees working effectively.
Elizabeth, as President-elect, you have been selected by your fellow members to be the leader of our state for the upcoming year. You are therefore responsible for guiding our association in all its worthy undertakings. May you work intelligently and seriously to fulfill the responsibilities of your office. I now declare each of you properly and duly installed in the respective office to which you are elected. May your year of service be marked by integrity, dedication, and a cooperative spirit. Seek harmony among your fellow officers and set high standards of leadership for all chapter members. Madam Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
I have none, Madam President.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this second of the 92nd North Carolina FFA State Convention. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now declare this session adjourned.